This is a how-to video on making lighted Christmas balls from chicken wire. In my neighborhood, we hang the lighted ball garlands in the trees by the street. My method uses just one string to hang all of the balls. Other methods have a string for each ball, but I decided that was taking too long, so tried to simplify. The extension cords hold everything together. I'll cover supplies as we go, but definite ones that you need are a roll of 2-inch chicken wire, LED string lights, zip ties, wire cutters, extension cords, masonry line, fishing line, and a slingshot. To get started, use some masking tape on the floor or table to mark out a 4-foot length. This prevents you from having to measure each time. Using the chicken wire with 2-inch holes. Some use the 1-inch hole variety, but with these lightweight lights, it's not necessary. 2-inch wire is cheaper as well. The rolls are 2 feet wide with 2-inch holes. So you end up with a piece of chicken wire that is 2 feet by 4 feet in dimensions. Use weights on each end to hold down the wire while you cut. Cut along the connectors of the honeycomb pattern in the wire. Once cut, roll the wire into a cylinder and start twisting the exposed wire ends to connect the sides together, forming a wire tube. It's probably a good idea to wear gloves doing this because the wire is sharp. With the sides connected, close up the ends of the cylinder by folding in the sides toward the middle and rolling the wires over each other. Place the closed end on the floor and using your shoe, stamp the wire flat to seal it. Close up the other opened end in the same way, this time using your hands to press all the folds together. Shape the form into a ball. This doesn't have to be perfect, just approximate to start wrapping the light wire around it. Take a 6-foot multi-outlet indoor cord, preferably brown in color to blend in with the trees. You'll need one for each ball. Run the outlet end up through the center of the wire ball. Tie the outlet end around the wires on the top sealed end of the ball to secure the wire. Try to keep the outlet close to the top of the ball so no cord length is wasted. Use a string of 200 LED lights for each ball. This is about 66 feet of lights. I use USB lights because they are cheaper. Plug in the extension cord. Also plug the lights into the outlet on the ball. With these thin wire lights, I find it easier to roll them onto a piece of cardboard before wrapping the ball because otherwise they'll start to tangle. Start wrapping the lights around the ball using your finger at the top of the ball to help hold the wires together. While wrapping, turn the ball so that the lights are distributed around it equally. Twist the end of the light string around the ball wire to hold it in place. Next, take 4-inch long cable zip ties and secure the light string. It will take approximately 30 ties per ball. I bought this bag of 1,000 ties on Amazon. Start with the top and secure the light wires in a few places. Then flip and secure the ones on the bottom. Now go around the sides where the center connecting chicken wire can be seen. Zip tie the lights so that they are spaced out around the sides of the ball equally. And there is the completed chicken wire light ball. Now you just need 4 more. I like grouping them in garlands of at least 5 balls. Here is a garland of balls that I made last year. When I plugged them in, the end ball was only partially working, so I'm going to replace it with the one that we just made. Connect the balls with the 6-foot extension cord. Tie the plug end of the cord to the next ball in the chain by running the cord through the chicken wire in a knot. Then plug into the extension cord outlet. You can stretch the chicken wire out to make the balls circular. Once they are all working, you can stack them by compressing them down flat. This is good for transporting them and storing them after Christmas. Use the end of the extension cord to wrap around the stack and hold them together. To hang the balls in a tree, use a roll of mason-lined string. You can find it back with the concrete at the hardware store. Also, use a roll of fishing line to shoot a weight over the limbs with a slingshot. The weight I use is a Crescent Socket. I use fishing line initially because it is lightweight and slick to maneuver through the tree limbs. The first shot should be over a lower limb near the trunk of the tree. This will be used to pull up the outlet end of the extension cord. Once the weight and fishing line is over the limb, tie the fishing line to the main extension cord outlet. Then roll up the fishing line to pull the cord over the limb. Try not to have a knot in your cord that catches on the limb like I did. Now for the shot that will pull up the mason-line string. Shoot for a high limb that is close to the street. This will be the highest ball in the garland string. Once the fishing line is over the high tree branch, tie the mason string onto the weight and pull it over the limb. Pull enough slack so that you don't lose the string. Unfasten the fishing line. Tie the mason string to the top of the end ball of the garland. Tie it through the chicken wire, not to the extension cord. Make sure all of the balls are stretched back into a globe shape. Tie the plug of the light ball garland onto the main extension cord that is already over the tree limb. Pull the extension cord to lift one end of the ball garland up into the air. You can wrap the cord around the base of the tree if needed to hold it in place. Then roll up the mason line to lift the other end of the balls into the air. Tie the mason line off on the tree trunk to hold them in place. All that's left is plugging the main extension cord into a timer. I set mine from 4:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. at night and 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning so that it comes on before 5 o'clock rush and again in the morning for the schoolwork traffic. Some tips: make all of your Christmas balls ahead of time so the installation goes quickly. And you can make extra for your neighbors because a roll of chicken wire will make about 10 to 12. If using USB lights and they go out, replace the USB adapter plug first. That's most likely the cause. And after Christmas, store your Christmas balls by compressing them in a stack. No need to unplug the 6-foot cords or remove the lights. Easy to reuse year after year. I hope this helps, and I hope you will tackle the project and light up your neighborhood. Merry Christmas.